What if the fate of an entire village rested in the hands of a single family and a baby dragon? Deep in the ruins of an ancient castle, the Montclair family discovers a newborn dragon with shimmering golden eyes. But this is no ordinary creature. A chilling prophecy warns that if taken from its birthplace, ruin will follow. Ignoring the warning, they bring the dragon home, only to unleash a terrifying force that could consume everything. Will they find a way to stop the disaster before it's too late? Or is destiny impossible to escape? Watch until the end to uncover the shocking truth behind the baby dragon's prophecy. Subscribe for more thrilling folklore and legendary tales. The sun was setting over the rolling green hills of a small village nestled deep in the heart of Europe. The village, called Eldermere, had stood for centuries, its cobbled streets and thatch-roofed cottages untouched by time. Beyond the village, past the whispering forests and meandering rivers, lay the ancient ruins of Castle Veldrath, a once mighty fortress now overgrown with ivy and shrouded in legend. The Montclair family, known for their curiosity and love of adventure, often explored the ruins. William and Eleanor Montclair, along with their children Thomas and Lily, had grown up hearing stories of the castle's dark past. One crisp autumn afternoon, as golden leaves crunched beneath their boots, they decided to venture further into the ruins than ever before. The castle had long been abandoned, its stone walls cracked and crumbling. Towering archways stood like skeletal remains of a forgotten age. As the family stepped into the great hall, they noticed something unusual, a faint, glowing light emanating from beneath a pile of fallen stones. Curiosity piqued. They cleared the rubble, revealing a small, trembling creature. It was a baby dragon, no larger than a house cat, with iridescent scales that shimmered like precious gems. Its large, golden eyes blinked up at them, filled with both fear and wisdom far beyond its age. A broken eggshell lay nearby, suggesting it had only recently hatched. The Montclairs were stunned. Dragons had not been seen in Eldermere for centuries. Legend spoke of mighty beasts that once ruled the skies, their fire illuminating the night, but they had vanished long ago, leaving only myths behind. Eleanor, ever the gentle one, wrapped the tiny dragon in her cloak. It did not resist, but instead nestled into her warmth, letting out a soft, musical hum. It was then that William noticed something etched into the stone beneath the creature, an inscription in an ancient script. With shaking hands, he traced the letters, deciphering the words with growing dread. The last of the dragons, born under a crimson sky, shall herald an age of fire and shadow. If taken from this place, ruin shall follow in its wake. A heavy silence fell over the family. The prophecy was clear. This baby dragon was no ordinary creature. It was a harbinger of doom. But how could they leave it to perish in the ruins? It was just a helpless infant, innocent and fragile. Despite their fears, the Montclairs decided to take the dragon home. They could not bear to abandon it. They named it Oryx, after the golden glow of its eyes. They cared for it in secret, feeding it milk and bits of roasted meat. It grew quickly, its wings strengthening, its scales hardening like polished armor. As weeks passed, the village of Eldermere began to change. Strange omens appeared. The river, once crystal clear, turned murky and dark. The livestock grew restless, often found staring at the sky as if sensing an unseen predator. The nights grew longer, the stars dimmer. Whispers of unease spread through the village, though none could pinpoint the cause. Then one night, the sky turned red. A deep, unsettling glow spread across the horizon, as if the heavens themselves were bleeding. Winds howled through the streets, rattling shutters and doors. The ground trembled beneath their feet, and a terrible roar echoed through the valley. It was not Oryx. He cowered in the Montclair's home, his golden eyes wide with fear. From the east came a monstrous shadow, wings so vast they blotted out the moon. An ancient dragon, scales black as obsidian, descended upon Eldermere. It was the beast of prophecy, drawn by Oryx's presence. The air grew thick with the scent of fire and brimstone as the villagers ran in terror. The Montclairs realized their mistake. They had ignored the warning, believing love and kindness could change fate. But destiny had been set into motion the moment they took Oryx from the ruins. With heavy hearts, they knew what they had to do. William, Eleanor, Thomas, and Lily rode to the burning village. Oryx clutched tightly in their arms. They fled to the ruins of Castle Veldrath, where the baby dragon had been born. The ancient structure loomed before them, its crumbling tower silhouetted against the inferno behind them. The great black dragon followed, its molten eyes locked on Oryx. As they reached the place where they had first found him, the inscription glowed once more. The earth trembled, and a portal of golden light burst open. Oryx let out a mournful cry, as if understanding what must be done. With a final, heart-wrenching glance at the family who had loved him, Oryx leaped into the light. The moment he vanished, the sky darkened, the wind ceased, and the monstrous dragon shrieked in agony before dissolving into ash. The curse had been lifted. Eldermere was saved, but the Montclairs carried the weight of their loss. They had learned a terrible truth. Sometimes, love is not enough to fight fate. Some destinies are too great to change. The tale of the Montclairs and Oryx serves as a lesson about the weight of destiny and the cost of defying prophecy. Sometimes, even with the best intentions, our actions can bring unintended consequences. It teaches that love, while powerful, cannot always rewrite fate. Some forces are beyond human control, and true wisdom lies in knowing when to let go. Eldermere never forgot the family who had saved them, nor the golden-eyed dragon who had been both a blessing and a curse. And in the ruins of Castle Veldrath, the inscription remained, a warning to all who dared to challenge destiny. The Montclair family's journey was one of love, sacrifice, and a painful lesson. Sometimes, no matter how much we care, we cannot change fate. By returning Oryx to the ruins, they saved their village, but at the cost of losing the creature they had come to love. What would you have done in their place? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story and love mysterious folklore, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary tales.